This series is very important that you learn from it. Even if the videos are long, I think you should pay attention to it. Yes, sexual energy. This is where I will break down some certain things which I actually started by talking about incubus. You see, these things are deeper than you know, and the more you try to know, the more that there is to know. In the world of the humans, in the realms of the humans, we see these spirits as demons. But in their own realm, they are just doing what they need to do to survive. The same way you kill animals here, eat, and stay alive. These sexual demons are the ones that feed off your sexual energy to stay alive in the realms of the spirit. So they give you what it is that you need at the moment and tap into your soul through your sexual energy. The more the pleasure, the more energy you lose. Listen, sexual energy, you need to understand that it is very, very expensive in the realms of the spirit. It consists of many things. Things like creational abilities, reproductional abilities, reformation abilities, focus abilities, retentive memory, progress force, that's where it is. Productivity, spiritual alignment, body and soul access, interworld travel abilities, astral projections. Those ones are the higher parts of prices to pay. Amounts of some certain things that you came into earth with, they tap from it, they get from you some of those things through that means. Those are the things that make up your energy as a human being. So they sap you, and that's why most times after having those wet dreams, it's in the dream, you wake up and you are so tired, you feel drained, you feel lost, you feel empty. Sometimes you can't even face the day, you can't achieve anything. Have you not noticed that even in the world of the physical, that there are some kind of intimacy you will have with a particular person, and after that you just start feeling bad? Some spirits that operate in high levels and hierarchies in the realms of the supernatural, they need this kind of energies to stay relevant, stay important, be in the game. And they can only get these energies from the entity called human. So they look at what you as a human being lost after desire, and they bring it to you, they give it to you. And what is it exactly that human beings love the most? Pleasure. You want pleasure. So they exchange your sexual energy and they give you pleasure. You don't know that there's something it's being used for. They give you artificial peace just for the moment. That kind of calmness that alcohol gives you temporarily, the kind of peace that weed gives you, that give you. You just feel like all the pain has been numbed. But the moment you wake up from that, your illusion, you face reality again. That's why Yeshua said, the peace I give to you is not as the world gives. Because it knows what we are up against here. The peace they give to you, the calmness they give to you is not like everything you want, now you have it. It's just that the main original things you're supposed to pay attention to, you take your mind off it, and then you become calm and you feel this space is what I need. Calmness is actually not peace. I pray for you that any peace that will open you up to chaos in time to come will not come your way. Listen, some of the riches you see people enjoy today is a price for things that have been taken from them. And gradually, these entities enjoy how much they have gotten from you. They find it hard to leave. They don't want to leave you. And each time you want to break out, you get it up to here. Now you are given information about what is happening in the realms of the spirit. You want to start tackling some certain things. You want to break out of that bondage. They're losing the bondage a little. Maybe you've prayed and prayed and prayed. They let you have some breathing space and then you think they are gone. They gradually reinforce and come back at a time when you are unaware. But be aware of this. The soul is the storehouse of everything that you are or you have. So every little access you create by entertaining maybe vulnerability, frustrations and all that can be grabbed by such entity because they wander about looking for a house that has no spiritual security or a body that has no spiritual guide. You invite them in by letting your spirit be weak in those down moments. Because those things, that frustration, those things they bring your way is a bait to catch you. Avoid that mood called frustration. You see, frustration is one tool that they can use to gain access to your spirit, to your soul directly. Incubus can use it to gain access to your spirit as a woman. Succubus can use it to gain access to your soul as a man. Concubus can use it to gain access to anybody's spirit. Because most of the people you see that fall into depression, that fall into some certain things that they do, some habits and all that, it's not because they love those things. If they tell you their story, you find out that at some point they snapped when they felt frustrated, pained, neglected, rejected, and the only thing they are looking for to hold on to is anything that will help them survive the moment. And then here comes somebody bringing this negativity to maybe start smoking or start doing drugs and all that as an opportunity to be saved. It saves you from nothing. But you see, these demons gain access and turn the person's life upside down. And at some point, you find out that what has been made cannot be unmade. At some point, they introduce you to porn and masturbation, which is the fastest way to make the sales in the realms of the spirit. Listen, there are dangerous incubus, succubus, and concubus that don't really need to visit your dream life. They don't need to come to your dream to drain you of sexual energy. They don't need it. Listen, when you take pleasure in masturbation, watching those sites, what happens is that they plug in a connectivity to tap into your soul while you're still awake, while you are functioning. And permit me to tell you, everything that is taken from you at this point wasn't forcefully taken. You granted them access to it and willingly gave it away for the exchange of pleasure. So they have no need to wait till you're sleeping to gain access to your soul. This is what we call soul business. These spirits go as far as jeopardizing every relationship that you come in contact with. Frustrates you to the extent that sometimes you just don't want to have anyone around you. You don't want to be in a relationship. You don't want to be in love. You set boundaries to love. This is what they do to you just so they can have access, full access, anytime to you. Because they plant it in your heart, in your spirit, in your emotions, everywhere. Even most times you don't want to be in a relationship, not because of frustration, or maybe you've gotten tired of drama and all that. You're just having this contentment, that's, feeling of being taken. You're okay alone in your subconscious mind. You don't need anyone in that emotional space. You need someone, it's just that something else has occupied that space. Some of these things that I'll tell you right now are things that you can do, and these are not just for you to scare away incubus, succubus, concubus and all that. This is also things you can do to keep your spiritual atmosphere clean, clear from some certain things. To make sure that the right spirits come into your life and that no negative spirit comes to stay. Number one, start by making sure that your environment is clean. Listen, some of the things that attract spirits around us, this kind of spirits around people, is dirtiness. You're dirty, they begin to find a way to come around. You're dirty, it enhances their desire for you. Because they are demons. What was taken from them, or rather what was changed in them, was the ability to embrace the light No, it was turned to dark. Embrace cleanliness was turned to filthiness. They said cleanliness is next to godliness. So you start by making sure that your environment is clean. Number 2, occupy your mind with things that develop you. Proverbs 16:27 said that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. The idle hands is the devil's work tool. The idle lips is the devil's mouthpiece. So don't engage yourself in things that, don't matter, don't develop you, don't help you build. But engage yourself with things that better your life. Get busy. Occupy your mind with learning new things. Extend to people that know what they are doing. This is one thing that you must do. Yes. Number 3, you must become prayerful. Build a prayer lifestyle. You can't pray consistently aright and still have some of this kind of demons tormenting you. Become a warrior. Your prayer level cannot be the same as that person who just wants to, pray for praying sake. No, you need to understand that something is chasing after you and you have to run with prayers. Drink prayers, eat prayer, wear prayer. Everything about you should be prayers. And I recommend a book called Prayer Rain. I've used this book in saving many people. God has used it in saving a lot of people. This is a book by the General Overseer of the Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministry. It will help you. I introduce it to you because it has helped many. You will testify. One thing you need to know, listen, I'll take you to the stream, but I can't force you to drink. I can make food for you, but I can't force you to eat. I'll teach you, but I will not be the one to do the assignments for you. So you need to stand up and do your own part. If you're waiting for somebody somewhere to rise up and do it for you, my dear, God has sent people to you in different forms. Make sure you tap into whatever it is that is going on around you. The next one, if prayers have not solved the problems at some point, it is still okay. But while you continue praying, use some of these spiritual materials. They are gotten from nature and it's not evil. Number 1, bitter kola. Number 2, frankincense. Number 3, sage incense. This is a powerful combination. Here, get bitter kola. Put it on every window and door. Find a way to fix it somewhere. Also your office if it's a personal space. I'm talking about you that is under attack. Bitter kola contains anti-witchcraft, anti-poison, anti-bad luck, anti-damage. It shuts out every negativity. It shuts out every access according to the instruction that you give while placing them there. And by so doing, the only spirit that has access to that house are the ones that you invite, the ones you give access. Listen, frankincense and sage, I believe you know what it is. They have this spiritual scent, and the smell creates discomfort in the atmosphere for anything called negativity, anything called evil. It scares them away. Get sage, get frankincense, light it up, hold it in your hands. You off the fire. Most of you don't know how to use this, but then off the fire and let the smoke be burning like this one, just like this. This is not sage, but take it, go to every corner of the house. As it is burning, you stand for a while in every corner of the house, speak into the atmosphere to banish these spirits that you do not want. The smoke and the scent makes them uncomfortable and they will leave. So do it repeatedly till you get a conviction in your spirit that those spirits are gone, and you will see that the things that weren't happening for you will start happening for you. The next thing you need to do, listen, the palm tree is a blessing. That is why it's called the king of trees in the herbal cosmology. Nothing on the palm tree is a waste. Here what we need is the palm kernel oil and the palm frond, those new generating ones. The Igbos call it omu. Add that palm kernel oil to your cream. Yes, get 7 pieces of that palm frond. There are some other things that I would have loved to tell you, but it is not within your power to command those forces behind. It is not within your capacity yet to do that. Somebody has to do it for you, and this is where spiritual work comes in. Every spiritual gifting is different. There are people given the gift of prophecy, gift of the apostolic ministry, evangelism, healing and all that. And there are also people that are given the gift to go into the dimensions and the depths of the earth and change things. So here, somebody has to do it for you, and don't be afraid of asking for help. So when you try all these measures, try prayers, try this and that, and these entities have not left you still, it means you're dealing with a force that is higher, that operates in a high dimension. It takes some certain measures to deal with them. Call for help at this time, so you don't waste your destiny, so you don't waste your time. This series, I need you to understand some certain things so that you don't come for consultations and then you're asking me questions that I have treated and answered over 1 million times on my page. It means you're not following. Go and get the informations that you need. So this one will help us also as we delve into explanations of incubus, succubus, and concubus, and everything that has to do with spiritual sex demons and spiritual sex business. Alright? It is well with you. Share this video to people. You don't know who you might be helping in the issues of life, and expect the breakdown of these things that I have actually talked about. In the coming days, we will have to handle some certain things. Now go out there and be successful, and have a nice day.